And now, just concluded in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, was the Continental Conference on Access to Justice for Children in Africa. It was organized by the Africa Child Policy Forum, ACPF, and Defense for Children International, DCI. Participants at the forum called for action to make access to justice a reality for all African children.
Despite some progress in recent years, this campaign reflects organizations concerned that children are essentially invisible in justice systems in Africa, that some groups of children have special needs because they are in particularly vulnerable situations, and that laws and policies in African countries need to align with international norms and principles.
From the Children and Law Program at the African Child Policy Forum is Nkata Murubi. She joins us now from Addis. Welcome to the program, Nkata. Nkata, let me begin first by asking just how big is it of a problem that children in Africa are not accessing justice? Nkata.
We do not know how many are locked out of the system because for various reasons. One, we do not have up-to-date data and access to justice for children. We do not know how many children are engaging in the system because we lack specialized child justice systems. So children are engaging in justice systems in the same institutions as adults. So the data we have is not disaggregated, which makes it very difficult to know how many children are in justice systems in Africa. And the third thing is, actually, we found out, and we discussed in that conference, there are a lot of children that are accessing justice through informal and traditional and religious justice mechanisms. And this is something that a lot of people outside Africa, or even within Africa, are not working on. We are all focused on the formal justice mechanisms, even though in some countries these numbers are as high as 70%, 80% of children are accessing justice through formal justice mechanisms. So basically, we are saying that this has not been made a priority as it should be, yet it should not guarantee access to justice for children when you undermine a lot of other aspects of children's development.
Nkata, let us bring in the Sudanese teenager Noura's case here. Her case in Sudan presents a whole new dimension to this debate. I mean, sentenced to death for killing her rapist husband, of whom she was married to as a 16-year-old girl. And it does appear that there are many others like Noura in brutal child marriages. What is the way out of this situation?
To us, this case should even be seen in a broader sense. But yes, we are advocating for justice for Noura and for her to be released or for the sentence to be quashed. But we know that she's an individual who just represents a community of young girls, young women who are experiencing a system that, by and large, it allows marriage of young girls as young as 10 years old. It's a system that allows the perpetrators of the crime of early marriage to also determine the sentence of their victims. You know, such a system really cannot deliver justice to children. And so this aligns exactly with what we are talking about during the conference. The certain groups of children, because of their circumstances, because of how society perceives or understands them, how society socializes, they have multiple barriers to access justice. So long as we have those biases, and so long as the justice system remains blind to, peculiar needs of children such as Noura, and the consequences of gender discrimination and those other discriminations that are based on the child's circumstances.
Several organizations like yours often sit and talk about such issues, but many governments and policymakers, despite this, aren't doing the right thing. Do you think they need alternative or other motivation?
That's a question that we keep asking ourselves on a day-to-day basis. The African Child Policy Forum, we work on a policy level. We work to engage African governments to actually bridge that policy and practice gap. And so we have dialogue forums like the conference, and like you said, it is easy to see as if you just sit meet up and we discuss, and the countries go back to their normal routine. But in our manner of engagement, you see that once you build dialogue, once you build a consensus through dialogue, then you have a basis for engaging the countries to go forward. So yes, indeed, even we are concerned that there is a lot of talk and little action, but you must also acknowledge that policy change and practice is a process, and it always has for the dialogue. So yes, it's exhausting and a bit frustrating when the follow-up and the action doesn't come as quickly as we would want it, but you must start at the place of dialogue.